Who should pay on the first date?
Men.
Oh, interesting. Okay, go ahead. We'll start here. We'll go around. Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's like the traditional men pay, but I would never mind splitting the bill at all, and I would never mind paying for it myself either.
Okay, sure.
I feel like it depends on like who's asking who on a date. But yeah, I'm not gonna like. It's a nice thing for a guy to like pay. Like it's definitely a plus, but it's not like, oh, if you don't pay, I'm never gonna speak to you.
Have you ever paid for a date?
I have not, but I wouldn't mind. Like,
Well, you said
what's your dollar limit?
No, actually, I did pay for a date. Actually, yes.
How much was it?
First date? Was it the first date?
It wasn't a first date.
Okay.
But it was like an
First date.
$80.
I'm talking first date here.
80?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you also, I'll come back to this, but you said whoever asks. So let's go around the table and before I come in. And okay, you give your take again. Go ahead.
No, I don't pay.
You don't pay.
No.
Why?
Because I've never been in the situation where I had to pay.
How many, if you had to estimate, how many first dates have you been on?
Honestly, I honestly haven't really been on a date in a long time because I haven't found
Oh my God, John.
I've been asked out on dates. I just don't go because I don't think the guy is going to benefit me. I don't think I'm going to benefit from maybe a free dinner or something, but am I really gonna see something further with this man? Probably not.
But so the question is estimate how many first dates you've been on?
I don't know.
10, 20, 30, more?
Maybe like 10, 15.
Okay. And all those times, did the guy pay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come back to that, but I want to go around the table. Go ahead.
I think the guy should pay.
Oh, okay.
I usually would offer to split, but but then I would see how they react to me asking to go ahead.
So you offer, but if he takes you up on it, you're gonna feel salty about him taking you up on it.
I'm not gonna be mad. I'll do it, but I'll probably not consider a second date.
Because he took you up on your offer to pay? Or to split, rather?
Yeah, because I don't really want to... If I want to be splitting dates with someone, I'll just go out with my girlfriends.
I'm not really following on that, but I guess my question is why... Because often you hear women say communication is really important, but when you're saying one thing, but you mean another... I realize that...
We're talking about a first date.
Well, I
don't really know the guy.
But you said that you offer. So I realize it's a token offer. It's like a polite gesture. But if you do offer, if you use your words and you say something, and then the guy, men are very overt communicators. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. And so if a guy were to take you up on that, be like, okay, that's nice of her, we'll split. There wouldn't be a second date. Purely based off of that.
I believe so. Every time I've offered to split, it's never happened.
Interesting. Okay, let's move on. Go ahead.
Whoever asks.
Whoever asks. Okay. What about you?
I always come prepared just in case. But I think whoever asks who on the date, I don't really care whether it's like a super cheap date or something more expensive. Like, I think just the gesture of being able to pay for the other person is a really nice thing to, like, for the receiver. I don't know.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to that too. Go ahead.
I think there's a lot of stigma and a lot of pressure for guys to pay on the first date. So personally for me, I wouldn't mind if they don't pay. It'll be nice, obviously, for me. Like, if the guy paid, I wouldn't mind. That'll be nice. However, I think it is nice for the girl to pay as well on the first date. Personally, I really don't care. Like, I went on a date a few days ago and I paid for the first date.
The whole thing or split?
It's all me. It was only $12, so.
Oh, okay.
But even if it was more, I would definitely pay.
Okay, Natasha.
I think it is really kind and respectful for the girl to offer, but the man should step up and do it.
Okay, I have a slightly interesting take on this. So you said that men should pay. Why?
I don't know. It's just my opinion. If the man is asking me out, then yeah, I think he should pay. If I'm asking him out, I don't know. He should
still pay?
No, I don't think. I've never asked a guy out.
Well, okay.
So I've never been in the situation where I've even had to pretend to get my wallet out. It's always been the man
but why?
pursuing me,
Okay.
I guess.
But
and I just prefer it that way.
You prefer, okay.
Yeah, I'd prefer a man who takes action and is kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't want to say like, I don't even know a good word to put it, but I'd want him to be like, just taking action. Being a man, I guess.
Being the leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not really the leader, but just being a man and stepping up and and
Being
paying.
the man, stepping up.
Doing his manly duties.
Stepping up and not being the leader.
Doing his manly duty. Doing his manly duties. That's what I mean.
Equality when it benefits them. But okay,
Right.
so I want to bring it back to this. So a few of you said whoever asks, right? So those of you who said whoever asks should pay, I think it was you who said whoever asks should pay. Was it you? Okay, have you ever asked a guy out? Into the mic.
No, I have not.
Okay.
But
What about you?
Oh, I didn't say whoever asked, but I.
Well, there's a lot of you.
Not for the first date.
Wait, okay, so you've never, I'm talking about first date. Have you ever asked a guy out for the first date?
No.
Okay, who said whoever asks? One of you two? Okay. Well, I mean, it's certainly convenient to say whoever asks should pay when you've never asked a guy out. Your answer may as well be men should pay, but do you think, you said men should pay, do you think one of the reasons men should pay is because women spend more time and perhaps more money getting ready than men do?
I don't know.
Well, I'm speaking like makeup, for example. Women will typically put on makeup before a date, whereas men don't. Do you think
Men are obligated to pay because we get ready for them? Is that what you're
I've
asking?
heard that argument from some women before that
I don't know. Me personally, I mean, I don't know. It's different for every other girl, but me personally, I would just rather have the man pay because it's kind of showing what man he is. If he's saying like, oh, like
Alvin
you
Sam
pay.
super chatted
sorry, hold on.
$49.99. Question to Bangs: how can you complain about women being oppressed when you want men to pay for the date? The cognitive dissonance is insane. Send the asteroid.
Hold on. Wait.
There it is.
Okay. So, do you want to respond to the TTS?
What do you mean?
Well,
I
okay.
have the right to complain about women being oppressed. There's literally like laws trying to ban abortion. That's oppression in itself. There's systemic oppression. It's been that way forever.
Jeez. Okay.
Why do I even have to explain that oppression? Like, why do I have to prove to you guys that oppression?
Are you
exist?
oppressed?
I mean, I'm here
Into
to
the mic.
stand. I'm here to stand up for women that are oppressed. Yeah, I don't like. What I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of getting picked on here.
Well, I'm just asking you some questions. So,